Hi, my name's Ash, and I am a high-risk labor and delivery nurse, and I've been a nurse since 2019. I got in right before that pandemic hit us. I have technically 5 animals, but I have an off-site child. I have a sport horse that is back in Texas. This one, who's like, hey, mom. This one's Flint. He is the king of side eyes and dirty looks, but he's a big cuddler. But he is Onyx's son, which is this one. So they have been with me for 10 years. I had them both as kittens. And they've been, so all my assignments, they've been to Japan and back. They've been just all over with me. And then my dogs are named Sunday Rhodes and Charleston Tate. Sunday Rhodes is a golden doodle, and Charleston Tate, or Charlie, is a Bernese doodle, which is a Bernese Mountain Dog and poodle mix. So they're hypoallergenic, which helps with keeping them, it doesn't smell like dog and they don't shed, so that's always nice. Well, I had the cats before I started traveling, and I think everyone sees pets differently. Mine are definitely like my children. My cats are the perfect calmer. They rest on my chest. My job is hard. I've seen a lot, and I've seen a lot of trauma with labor and delivery, and especially through COVID. I think we all did, and no trauma trumps the other. Trauma's trauma. But cats are they're actually known to be healers, and the vibrations in their purring actually is beneficial, obviously if you're not allergic to them. And then I stopped traveling, and I put a deposit down on my dogs, and then life happened and I wanted to start traveling again, and I missed it, and so I was just like, all right, we're gonna figure this out. And they are everything that I need to get out of bed. The location and how to find housing. So you'll have some contracts that will say housing provided. You can't do that with pets. It sucks. They say housing provided, you want to go to that cool place, but I'm like, hey, I've got animals. If I keep the cats in my room and the dogs in a cage when I'm away, can that work? And they're like, no. So some contracts you just can't have. Hawaii, you can take. To import 4 animals. When I took the cats to Japan, it takes roughly around $300 to $500 per cat. If I go with them and they're in the undercarriage of in cargo. Stateside, going state to state, I drive them everywhere. So you have to take on the fact I'm a great driver. I love driving. I've always done road trips. And then the second thing that's really hard is finding a place, furnished finder that accepts pets. I sweep, mop, I keep them very clean. My cats are I groom them, my dogs are groomed. I have a very clean house. The windows are always open. The place is always fresh. If you're not a clean person and your dog is a menace and chews everything, probably not a good idea, because it's an honor to rent someone's home, but I've always figured out housing nonetheless. I'm not good at favorites. So 2 of them. The first night in the home, when I've gotten everything set up and the cats are all snuggled, and you can tell that they're a lot more calm, and the pets are the dogs are, they've done all their sniffing, and they kind of come in, and we light a candle and just have our first meal. I think that's really beautiful, because it's hey guys, we're in our new place for a little bit. It's just your piece of home, away from home. My dogs get me to go lots of places because I want them to see it. I obviously want to see things, but it's just so cute. They're so funny. They'll look at something and then they'll look back and be like, Mom, do you see this? And I have so many pictures of them by waterfalls, or they're so excited to go up the mountain. And so they'll kind of pull me up the mountain. I just love watching them experience life for the first time, and just to see how much they love their life, because they will not last my entire life, but I will last their entire life. And making that as epic as I'm trying to make mine is like super important to me. And so it's like a really beautiful thing. The biggest takeaway / like favorite memory of having my pets with me is like a sense of home and a constant reminder of how beautiful this life can be and how like they're there for me when it's hard.